but it's also like a disc and a half away. So it's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like
FF9. At least I'm pretty sure it's FF9.
it's FF9. So fun thing about stealing in that game. You go from most guys you can steal from have 3 slots or 4 slots that they can potentially have items. The first slot is a 100% of the time steal. The second slot is a 25% of the time steal. The third slot is a 6.5% of the time steal. And the last slot, which is almost never used, is a 0.39% steal. There's a lot... it's fine. Those are usually the 2 that everyone's like make as their favorite. I also hear occasional arguments for 10, and I'm just like, I guess.
Sure.
It's because 10 was the first PS2 one. So we casually change the subject whenever 10.2 comes up.
It's a dress-up game.
Yeah, it's Charlie's Angels, but Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Anyway,
but like
we are
people
starting.
like 10 because there's a lot of things to like about FF10. Oh hi.
Hey!
Hello, Snignix.
Greetings.
Just to let you know you are on stream, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we were starting at 7. Well,
we are. It's just I just started it to start, but we're not starting the game yet.
Yeah. Pre-game chill time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Also, before I forget, like the idiot I am, I'm going to throw Jack the questionable a follow, because why haven't I done that yet?
Oh, thank you.
I just need to rock it.
Also, thank you, the Duchess. Thank you for following.
But,
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
being
so
here.
what I was doing before I came in, some of my friends
Also,
were showing me
Edelac.
the new,
Hello.
Phasmophobia update.
Yeah. There's people saying hi to you, River. Oh.
Noticed. I didn't even realize it.
Snake Nicks, are you here? Click, 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 click. Come
What?
out, spirit of Snake Nicks. Making a phasmophobia, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are. And followed.
Thank you. Thank you.
But no, the first hunt that I go on in that game, freaking grandma singing "Ring Around the Rosie" comes chasing me with a goddamn sickle. I sprint up the stairs, and apparently grandma can still hold her own.
Grandma did not...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Grandma did not...
Oh my god, I have so many things open.
Apparently arm day, because she snapped my neck.
Oh, jeez.
Even though she had a sickle.
You could say that was a sick kill. Get used to it, folks. Get used to it.
Booing you in chat.
I deserve it. Listen,
Oh,
every
no,
time
I
someone
did.
tells you a bad joke, it's because if they don't tell you that bad joke,
What was that?
bad joke festers in their own mind. It's like a disease, almost.
People are booing you in chat. Alright. So I need this over here. And this will be fine.
Bad jokes are a gift from God. I don't know if they came from God or not, but they came from somewhere.
Oh. Hi, Sandman. No, you're not late.
Hello, Sandman.
Oh, Carsonath is actually one of my good buddies, the one who was helping me see the new Phasmophobia update.
Cool.
Nice.
Also, hello, Carsonath. Yes, Sandman, it's not Friday. It is Thursday. It is time for RP over bajillion fights.
Fight. Except this time with words.
Yeah. Unless you
when you're
guys
dealing
get
with
into
the-
fights.
Look, when you're dealing with the bard, you're not winning a fight of words. Because those words can become magic.
You say that? There's
had this
actually, like,
Yeah, it's okay.
there is a class that can compete with a bard in terms of, like, persuasion, deception, etc. roles.
Yeah,
It's-
that's. I was gonna say that's charisma rogue.
Even better than them. There's a new kind of ranger, actually.
I swear, if you say the Fey Ranger,
Of course it is. What else would be?
you're dead to me.
Ew.
You're dead to me.
I didn't say anything other than it exists.
That sounds like a Power Ranger, the Fey Ranger.
I mean, I think its technical name is like Feywalker or something.
Something like that. Basically, the way that it works is just it gets to add its charisma mod and then also its wisdom mod.
That seems a little broken.
Yeah, Fey Wanderer.
By the way, guys, can you hear the music in the background?
It is pretty nutty, not gonna lie.
For those in chat? Can you guys hear the music? Sorry.
Tosh, I think.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Can you guys hear the music in the background on the stream? Yeah? Okay. It's a little quiet.
a bit. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's quiet.
There we go. Turn it up a little. Let's just do that. Okay. Almost ready. Have me?
I've been trying to drill through FF9. I love FF9. I usually take my time with it. But now I have to drill through it at breakneck pace before all of my buddies decide to stream Psychonauts 2. I would like to play it first before they all play it for me.
To me.
Well, you could just stop playing FF9 and for the time being and play it now.
No,
Or
I
you
must
could
go
just-
through it all in an entire one shot.
You could just not play Psychonauts 2.
That's no fun.
That's true.
The problem I have with putting down games to pick up other ones is then I just don't pick up the first one when I finish the second one.
That's true.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that a lot.
I do that. I did that a lot when I was younger.
Yeah. I still kind of do that. I try not to.
I don't have time to not finish games. Which is why now I'm on a league kick, because it never ends.
Man, I haven't played League in years.
It's just still kind of toxic.
I believe it.
I mean, that's like saying water is wet.
Yep.
My MOBA of choice is actually the Blizzard one, surprisingly.
Oh. That's not bad.
Heroes
Which
of
one
the
was that
Storm.
one again?
It's Dota
Heroes of
2.
the Storm.
Oh, okay.
Is it Heroes or Dota?
The Dota is the one that they just kind of made based off of the original, but Heroes of the Storm is the one that they officially released.
Right. Yeah, Dota was fan made, and then Blizzard
They
was
tried
like,
to,
"Where's my money?"
Yeah, they tried to basically say, hey, you made this on our game, this belongs to us.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's what they tried to do.
Which is weird because Heroes of the Storm is super niche. It got completely abandoned by, basically abandoned. There's like 2 people still working on it. Blizzard at large, and yet has hands down the least toxic MOBA community I've ever interacted with.
Wait, you must have had a completely different experience from me, because I kind of had a lot of bad time with that game.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still toxic people, but because it's like team-based and a lot of the like figuring the blame aspects are gone, and also a lot of the more toxic people just kind of abandon it after a while.
You're lucky.
Delavi.
So, what do you all start now? Hello, everyone. I am Jack the Questionable. I am the DM. I am joined by a really great group. First, I'm going to say your name and just introduce yourself and your character. CG, go first.
Hi, I'm CG. General, all-around enjoyer of D&D and disdainer of social media. So I'm not so much for Twitch or anything like that. But you enjoy me some D&D, and you can look forward to seeing my boy Razzle, the Goblin Wizard.
Had to think about it.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Razzle the Goblin Wizard throughout this wonderful campaign. He's right there in the corner. Currently stretching out some very interestingly colored taffy.
Is that Taffy?
They added like a spell effect thing in Hero Forge, but
Okay.
it, like if you look at it, it's like ooh, magical cloud smoke, but from a distance, it just kind of looks like Laffy Taffy.
Could be Taffy. You're a goblin. Snake Nix, go next.
Hello, everybody. I am Snignix. Don't let anyone fool you. I'm actually a horrible person. Don't listen to me.
You're great.
Never. I will be playing the half-elf bard, who only goes by the name Zingba.
Zingba?
Zingba, yes.
Okay. I was concerned about the name.
X. Yeah. Don't worry. Like, it's a name that I've borrowed from a historical
very-
figure,
Yeah, it's very Chinese.
and I had to
I
learn.
thought
I had to learn how to
Shiva.
pronounce that shit. I had to learn how to pronounce that crap.
That's all good. Twisty, you're next.
Hi, I'm Twisty. Sort of like CG, I don't really have a social media presence, so you can't really find me anywhere, and I don't stream. I'm still kind of new to D&D. I started playing in October of 2019, and then the pandemic hit, and I haven't played since. So I've watched a lot of it, as CG could tell you. So just bear with me, but I'm playing Cinder, who is a Tabaxi paladin.
Okay. And River.
Hi, Hi, I'm River. You can find me over at twitch.tv/wickedriver97. I am another streamer. And I'm gonna be playing a tiefling cleric named Lexori, who is just a lot of mischievous, and I'm excited.
I'm going to be disappointed if you're not a trickery cleric.
I am.
Ah, okay. I've always wanted to play one, but
I am a trickery cleric who follows Loki.
Oh, very cool. So, welcome to the world of Ambria. Does everyone have the Roll20 up? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so, you guys have all been contracted with the Forgotten Coats Guild in Calamore, which is down here. Various of you are not from Calamore, but you have made your way there to find employment. The Forgotten Coats Guild is a fairly new guild in the area, in the country. It is an offshoot of the Twin Foxes Guild that semi-rules the capital. If I will, you guys, right now, you all are on a boat to Rainier's Refuge, which is down here, to find gainful. Well, you have gainful employment now, but to find more gainful missions in the city, and just pretty much live in the city. So if I will, hold on. Put the players here. There we go. So this is the city of Rainier's Refuge. You guys are on the boat there. You have been contracted by Brittany Darby, the wife of the guild leader, Garvin Darby, who is currently at the guild house. And you are on a supply ship with other people of various guilds within the town who have been recently recruited. So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves or talk with an NPC. Right now you're all in a big holding with each other, and along with several dwarves, gnomes, a Goliath, a Dragonborn, and a Loxodon, which is a giant elephant man.
oh, that's where most of the weight of the ship is going.
Not gonna lie, I was concerned that he was gonna step on me once or twice.
You all have been given a crest to wear, pretty much the crest of the Forgotten Coats, which is a fox with a white coat. And you see a dwarf, a human, a dwarf man, human man, a drow woman, and you don't really know what the gnome is, but they are all also wearing the same pin.
Question.
Go ahead.
Has our group been traveling with each other for a while? Like, are everyone in the cabin or just us, either or?
Some of you have traveled further. It depends on yourself. I will say yourself, Razzle, and Cinder have traveled from the nearest city, so it's only been about a day. A day and night.
Okay. So this would be my first time meeting everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Well, aren't we an eclectic group?
Could be worse. At least we could be entirely indistinct.
I don't know. I like having a variety of people.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Though it does mean that usually you have to accommodate for pretty large doors. Make sure you get everyone of all sizes. I kinda miss grabbing doorknobs.
I don't think I'm strong enough to lift you so you can reach the doorknobs.
Hey, I didn't ask to be left. Say, chippy eyes.
You see the dwarf is challenging people to arm wrestle.
That. You know what? I'm not one to generalize, but that seems about apropos.
Unfortunately, not my game.
The Loxodon, who would be a good strength, just laughs at him. Is very, very happy and no, thank you. There is booze served of various forms, and food. It is very much slop for food on the boat ride, but you are guaranteed good food once you get to the guild.
I will abstain from both.
More for me. I'll pull down my face mask and start happily enjoying the slop.
Roll a Constitution. Oh, and if everyone could mark on to show everyone your dice rolls, that would be nice too in your settings.
Will do.
I believe I've got 3D dice set up already. Let me double check. I do not, and now I do.
How do I do that?
You go to the cog wheel,
Okay.
scroll down to the settings, and you should see Enable 3D Dice.
There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, con save, here we go. First roll of the game. 15.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a 3 for some reason. You get it down okay. It's not good, but it's filling.
Cinder just looks over and is just, ugh.
You see Lexori give kind of a gross, gagging face.
Zingba tries not to make a face, but his lip just kind of pulls back into a disgusted sneer.
You have you eaten at all on this trip? I would say it's been like a good week.
I mean, he's brought trail rations.
All right, you stuck to your trail rations. So, are you introducing yourselves to each other or what?
So Razzle, after eating all of the slop, having a little bit on his face, goes, that was passable. By the way, my name's Razzle. Nice to meet y'all. I hope.
Zingbo will give the biggest he will flourish a bow in a style typical of a bard. Pompous, flamboyant, however you want to put it. And in Elvish, he will say, my name's Zingba, pleasure to meet you. Whether they understand or not, that's their problem.
The dwarf who tried to pick a fight, or tried to arm wrestle you guys, goes up to you and goes, I didn't know what you said, man, but I'm Mad Mod Murloc.
Murloc, you said?
Murlog. Mad Murlog.
Lug.
Murloc.
Okay, thank you.
It's nice
Delightful.
to meet you.
The human, who's in typical cloak, dark cloak garb, will go, I'm Thomas. How are you?
Cinder's gonna pull out a small bit of cloth from her pack and hand it over to Razzle, and be like, "You have something here. Hi, I'm Cinder. How is everyone?"
We could have gotten a ride on a better boat, that's for sure.
At least
Sorry.
the drow woman scoffs at you and goes, at least we get on this kind of a boat. She does not offer her name.
I've been on worse.
So have I. Stowaway is, not the best way to travel. Thankfully, we're actually here this time, and I can actually enjoy food.
The gnome looks very much kind of like your character there, Razzle, with goggles, some trinkets along their selves, and goes, I have no clue. How are you? I build stuff.
What kind of stuff do you build?
Oh, the stuff that moves. Like
That's
this
very
weasel.
specific.
And she pulls out a mechanical weasel that's moving on its own.
Oh. That's far more specific. And delightful.
That's very cute.
Thank you.
Razzle's gonna wander over and slowly put her finger to poke it.
It reacts. It doesn't exactly react as it would, but it moves a little.
That is impressive, not gonna lie.
Thank
No,
you.
I wonder if there's a market for these sort of things.
Oh, that's why we're going to Rainier's. Gonna set up shop.
I'm sure children would love it.
There is also Britty. Britty is the wife of the leader of the guild. The Forgotten Goats Guild. If you have any questions about where you're going, you should probably ask now. Towards her.
Okay. So, I'll wander on over. You know, well, I believe we were hired, yes?
Yes. She's a not young, but a slightly older woman. Human, wearing your usual corset and dress. And she goes, yes, you guys have been hired, as long as you sign the contract with my husband, to work for the guild for a year. You will be paid 10 gold a week on top of any missions you do. If you don't do any missions, you get the 10 gold a week, pretty much.
I never got paid to do nothing before.
No, you still have to do something now, darling.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll do things.
Good things don't come easy, friend.
No, no. We'll be arriving soon. Do you have any questions about where we're going?
What's the town like?
Very new, but very big. You'll have to watch where you're going, though. In each district, if you're of a different guild, it may cost a little more to acquire things.
Ah, so very much a, how to put it, essentially our guilds are pretty much tell people, hey, this is who you cheat.
No, we don't cheat. Each guild has a fair share of the city. You just have to pay him a little extra if you're from a different guild, that's all. We all work on our own ways. Such as the Forgotten Coats are very good at fishing and forging weapons and such.
And the other guilds?
The other guilds, well, there's Host of the Ocean, and that would be a badge with a wave on it. They're very aquatic in nature. Lots of tritons and fishmen. They're good at building boats and such. Sunforge Guild, which is it's pretty much a sun emblem. They're very much with Soltal, the congregation of Sol. They're holy and cast blessings and such. Flutterwisp is, well, druids, and they run the farms for the town. And then there's Rainier's Guild. Rainier is a dragon, a green dragon, who likes to own a good portion of the town. They actually own the entire area, but they allow us to live there.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yes.
An honest to God's green dragon owns
Yeah.
the city.
She owns the territory, let's say.
So at any given moment, they could change their mind and burn us out. Or what? Melt us out, what have you.
Well, I mean, then they would be in breach of contract. And we don't want to go down that route. No, neither of us want that.
Well, I mean, what's to stop something far more powerful than you from just saying, I don't care about your contract?
We have ways, good sir.
Can confirm that contracts are surprisingly powerful.
There's always a loophole.
Well, we're in good hands with Rainier. She's a very kind dragon. But she does own the let's say better craftsmen of sorts. And you can see from across the way that there's a small group with a dragon claw badge, and they are decked out to the nines of adventurers.
So show-offs. Got it.
Sure, we can say that, yes. That is what the Luxodon is with.
Good to know. Has the Loxodon introduced themselves?
No, they just the Rainier group has been very cautious and just talking with each other. But that's not stopping you from going up to them.
And out of a deep personal curiosity,
Yeah.
any places that people can regularly gather to, say, throw down coins on a game of cards?
Oh, each guild house has that. You have guild houses, you have taverns, the usual.
And if someone from another guild wanted to play cards in another guild's tavern, is there? I imagine there's an upfront fee first.
That's up to them. Probably in Rainier's. Probably not with, let's say, Flutterwisp or the host of Ocean. We're good with those two.
No.
Any other questions? The boss will have to see you all before we let you loose on the town, though.
Understandable.
What's he like?
Oh, he's a very kind gentleman. She kind of blushes as she thinks about him.
Well, I imagine he must be, considering it sounds like you've married him for so long.
Mm-hmm. 20 years.
That's quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My mother and father would probably be about. My mother and father would probably be about that. A little longer than that if the plagues hadn't taken them.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
It's all right. They went quietly.
What am I doing?
Still, I hope you have a wonderful life together.
Thank you, dear.
And as for work, is there anything lined up out the gate if we accept the contract?
Yes, there will be a mission board to choose work from.
Ooh,
You
I
can
like
choose.
choice.
Yeah, you can choose as a group or you can go singular as you choose.
Well, if there's anything I've learned, sometimes it's better to split the take on a guaranteed shot than take a risky gamble solo.
Mm-hmm. At this point, the boat docks here, and you all are escorted off the boat with your things, kindly, and you make your way here to the home of the Forgotten Goats Guild. I will say this is not a accurately estimated map. Each house would be 2 houses. It is a much bigger town than this.
Yeah, I
you will,
getcha.
you will see lots of different housings, lots of different people than what you've seen in other places. If you've been to other places, it's a lot of mixed races. Lots of different races. Does anybody want to look out for something? Like a type of store or something?
Razzle will casually try to look for a magic store or library, if possible.
Okay, roll perception.
Really, Zingba's just looking for maybe a blacksmith for the future, or any shop that might help make or repair musical instruments.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for that as well.
Roll perception for me. 13 for me.
Okay.
And an 18 on my end.
So you do find not exactly a music store, but something of an everything store that does have strings. like a, I don't know, a town, like a town post.
I gotcha.
As for an alchemy store, you do, as you pass towards the guild house, you do see a wizard's tower.
Mental note of that. But I believe our first bet would be to go and get situated with the boss.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go into the guild house. The guild house is actually quite large. It has many rooms for its various occupants. Brady does say that you guys can find housing outside of the guild house as long as you make good your rent. She leads you to the back, knocks on the door, and when she knocks, you hear a voice coming through the door saying, "I'm busy right now." Brittany pokes her head and goes, "I'm just here with the new recruits." "Oh, my dear, my dear. Yes, yes, yes. Give me a moment." From this moment, you guys want to look around?
Sure, why not?
You see various people going in and out. You see a couple dwarves, some elves and humans. You do not see any exotic races, per se. Along the walls are fishing utensils, big fishing javelins. I don't know what they're called. Spears. Harpoons, thank you. You can tell that this is a very seaworthy guild house. Brittany lets you in, and you see Garvin Darby, who is an older gentleman. He has a very strong mustache and beard, orange hair all around, and wearing a bowler hat and a suit. And goes, "Yes, yes, new applicants, yes, yes. Can you please introduce yourselves to me?"
I'm just writing notes.
I guess Zingbo will be the first one to introduce himself.
Mm-hmm.
As he once again flourishes a bow. My name is Zingba. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I cannot wait to begin work under your illustrious guild.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Cinder will bow her head and say, "My name is Cinder Greymane, at your service."
Yes, thank you.
I'm Razzle. Please don't make the razzle dazzle joke everyone else already does.
But you bring the razzle dazzle, don't you?
Everyone says it, it's just an easy joke. Yes, I bring the razzle dazzle.
Gee, was that so hard?
Look, I wasn't born with the razzle name and then became a magician. That happened later. It's just coincidence, okay?
You hear Lexori mildly chuckle. They call me Lexori.
Yes, yes. The other three will introduce themselves, as they had. One sec. Yeah. He's being loud. So you have... I am in the wrong thing. There it is. The dwarf, he introduced himself. Jesus. He's being a loud boy. You have Mad Mod Murloc, or Mad Marlog. Thomas, the drow, she wears a typical purple dress and says, "I am Verona Perron. Nice to meet you." And the gnome also goes, "I am no clue."
Wait, hold on. I just realized something. So, we're gonna get on B because my name's Razzle, but
Yeah.
we're not going to get on No Clue, Mr. No Clue over here. Is that what I'm understanding?
Just no clue.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Zing was just giving a shit-eating grin.
Yes, thank you. He hands out contracts to each of you. They pretty much say you will work for the Forgotten Coats Guild for a year on your contract. Any findings, treasure, anything, you will pay a 10% towards the Coats Guild. Pretty much, if you find something you want to keep, you have to pay 10% of what it is towards the guild. In recompense, you will get paid 10 gold a week to find missions or to work, and have free room and board at the guild. These sound fair, yes?
Right.
Yes.
Works for me, I work for you.
Right, very good, very good. Do each of you sign?
Yes.
Very good.
Indeedy do.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He will take him back, read him over, and go, "Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm Garvin Darby. Thank you for joining the guild. The guild is yours, pretty much. Free food, free room and board. The food is okay, just normal. The booze is not free. You have to pay for it. We had a couple instances where we made the booze free, and it didn't work out.
Someone has to ruin the fun for everybody else.
Yes. You all may go out and look at the missions if you wish. He points to Zingba and... one sec. Lexori. He points to both of you and goes, "You two stay a bit. I need to have a little chat with you two."
Very well.
And does everyone else leave?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, you, Zingba and Lexori. You there, River?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. He gets very serious and goes, "I paid very, very good money to get you both here in my guild. I know that you are not from this country. If you say you are from a different country, such as La Marche, don't, because we are currently at war with them. You will be not treated well. So, just keep your heads up. No funny business unless I give the funny business. You hear me?"
Well, let's say I am from one of those other places. It's all behind me. I only care about what's in front of me right now.
Lexori kind of nods. Same. I was disowned.
All right. We're good. He smiles greatly and goes, "Yes, good. You may go." And both of you are escorted out. And he closes the door and...
Once he is out, Zingbo will immediately go to the kitchens to do two things. One, he's going to get himself a nice meal.
Very well.
And
You
two, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
And two, once he's done with the meal, if they're being who he is, he's gonna steal the attention for a little bit. He's going to play. He's going to play a song on his lyre.
Well, before that, the entrance to the kitchen is barred off from other guildmates, but you can ask at the counter. There's a tabaxi man at the counter.
Pardon me, sir.
Yes.
I was wondering what there is to eat here. I've had nothing but hardtack in that boat for a week.
Very good, very good. You guys are new guildmates, eh?
I am indeed.
Yes, I am Koji. Yep.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. He's a black and white spotted tabaxi. A bobcat tabaxi.
Alright.
And he goes, well, you can, at this point, you can ask for like a sandwich, something light, or pretty much anything, and then the cook will get it to you.
Sandwich sounds absolutely delightful compared to everything else.
Very good. Anybody else want to go and order food?
I would love to.
I am currently fighting heartburn.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I live with my life choices.
Because they're absolutely great choices.
Wow, I didn't know everyone was here to be so judgy.
Oh, come on now. Have to learn to laugh at yourself a little.
But yeah, Cinder would order food as well.
Okay. What kind of food?
What is available?
Pretty much anything that would be made for lunch. Like a sandwich or chicken.
Chicken sounds good.
Okay.
It's a very cat-oriented food.
He takes your orders. He gives it to the back window, where you see a white-scaled dragonborn take the receipt, mix it up fine, and passes it out. And this is actually pretty good food.
Nice.
We'll say, though, is upon seeing the Dragonborn, Zingba's eye visibly twitches.
Oh.
But he maintains a pleasant smile.
Go ahead and roll stealth for that.
Stealth. Yeet.
Ooh. Is that a 20?
Nobody notices.
Nobody notices.
First nat 20 of the game, baby.
Very good.
And I wasted on an eye twitch.
So you guys, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as soon as Zingba's done with his sandwich, he pulls the lyre off. He would pull the lyre off of his back and tune it and start playing a song for everybody.
Roll performance.
I already have an idea of what it would be, what this particular song would be.
Oh, wow.
So, this song is a grand and comedic epic of a jester who travels through demon-infested lands.
Is it a good tune?
It's a good and happy tune. but it's a very comedic and
Okay.
It's comedic but also epic.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, are you playing that because you hate dragons, or you want it to be
Oh.
funny and good? Okay. So, everyone, is taking a liking to you. They don't pass you any money because this is the guild house. What you see at the guild house, milling about, wrong freaking thing. Right. Let's see. You would see. God damn it. You would see merfolk, few humans, no clue, and a Yanti decked in armor.
Wanting pureblood. Interesting.
Yes. Yanti female.
Ah.
But yes. And then the missions board is on the western wall.
I would like to go take a look at that.
Okay.
Razzle will join.
So.
Luxury also just trails after.
Alright, if you will go in your notes, you will see the missions board note.
Okay.
Unless it just showed up randomly at you. And
Did
there's
for
your
me.
mission board. It did. So, one of you read off the missions. Or read off the board, please.
Let's see. There is.
So currently,
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
So currently, the only board that you guys can see is the bronze mission board, because you are at of lower prestige, let's say. There are higher level missions elsewhere in the guild house.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, is the only ones that are available to us the ones listed under our guild?
No, all of the ones listed are available to you. If you do it for a different guild house, you have to pay an extra fee.
Okay. Okay, so for us, there's map 2 and Old Dwarf Holding found, and someone is looking for help to find their keys. And other guilds have prisoner requires a companion. Sorry, champion. Burglars need found. Paladin wants escort from outside guilds. Guards needed for farms. Frogs need catching. Builders need builders for new housing needed, and fishing boats needed.
Now, see, half of that sounds like very common work, and the other half actually sounds right up our alley.
You guys are of very low prestige, so you will get common work from time to time.
While I do agree that common work does not exactly thrill me, I will also say that I can appreciate certain jobs that don't inherently endanger my life.
Each of these pretty much holds a mail slot for the details. Pretty much you reach your hand in and you grab out the letter which has more details.
Like,
And you have to-
he's gonna look over at Zingba. Can you see in the dark?
Well enough, yes.
And then they look at everyone. I think we should just do the dwarf holding then.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Which light won't be needed, since we can all see.
Let's do this before that very delightful fellow decides he wants this one.
I mean, I got no problem.
Very well. One sec. Let's see. Oh, dang it! I'm in the wrong thing. What's this? Oh my
Well, how's everybody doing?
god.
Not bad.
Doing all right. I remember when I did a guild style for my new group. This was before I even joined MNW. We did a very common, like, help the farm mission. Eventually wanted to... Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Eventually it wound up turning out to be, like, stopping a pair of, like, Knoll brothers who somehow got Fey magic injected into their veins, and one turned into a giant hyena with a tiny head.
So, that's funny. Oh gosh. If you'll see in your handouts, the dwarf holding handout is there. If someone could
Really
open
do.
that and read it off.
I'll take this one. An old dwarf holdout has been found at the outskirts of Rin's Refuge Farms. Must escort a small dwarf group and venture into the holding. Anything found of worth, such as history, must be appraised by Mr. Dugnall Blacktoe. Anything deemed non-historical may be taken at 10% appraised value to guild. Expedition will take 1 to 5 days. Payout is 10 gold per day once the expedition gets back to town. Please direct all inquiries to Dugnall, I don't like this guy's name, Blacktoe, at the Flatforge Smithy in the Forgotten Coast district.
Yes.
Not going to lie. Blacktoe sounds like he has frostbite.
I don't think I know that spell yet.
God damn it.
You know what? I'm actually speechless on that one.
So, are you guys taking this up or choosing a different path?
Above game, do we want to look at... Was there any other, like, missions that really jumped out at you guys?
Nope.
No?
No, not really.
Oh, Jesus.
Especially since we have to pay right now to do other guild stuff.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to figure out what the heck was help finding keys.
You
Like,
can
if someone
look.
literally just misplaced their keys.
You can look.
Yeah, I'd like to look.
Okay.
You know what? Zingbo will take that one for a moment, because he wants to read and or mock this person.
My morbid curiosity
okay,
is getting
okay.
the better of me.
Oh, delete that.
Boy, Let's see what's in the key mission then.
Right. Changes. There you go. You can look it up.
Alright, so, as Zingba pulls up the letter. This seems like a very simple one. Local wizard needs help finding keys to tower. Inquiry wizard Aneth Indicron at the Forgotten Coats Guild Hall for details. Reward is 300 gold in total to finding party. Hold on. Aren't wizards supposed to be some of the most intelligent people in the world? How? You know what? Intelligence is not a substitute for wisdom. Never mind.
One of the merfolk man walks up to you. You would think, but the old wizard's very, very, very old. If you catch my drift.
How old exactly? Like,
Well,
elvish old or
well, he's
old?
Well, he's a high elf, an elf of sorts, such as you. So very old for that.
I see. Personally, I would much rather go to the dwarf holdings. While it's not exactly my style, I would much like to see if maybe I can procure a song or two.
Very well.
Or at least be inspired to write something.
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie. I was a little intrigued because this is a wizard, and also that's kind of a lot of gold for us. But I'm not gonna like say no to the party, so.
Well,
Okay.
Never mind.
Hey, it could be up the next week too, or the next day after you're done with this campaign or this little mission.
I mean, we could take this one, and this could take us maybe a couple of hours, and then we could come back and see if the other one is still here.
Which one
And
are
that
you
one would
talking?
take several days.
Oh.
I think that is fair.
And 300 gold is a lot of money.
You know what? It's a very, very good point. We could knock this out, and then the other one would still be there. Hopefully.
If not,
Or-
there's always more.
Or, and this is just a little bit of the gambler in me talking, we risk this taking far longer than it possibly needs to. I mean, if a wizard lost the keys to something important, then for all we know, those could have been lost a far ways from here, or even perhaps stolen. In which case, we wouldn't be able to find that if the thief kept the keys on their person.
True, but then at least it'd be an actual, like, interesting assignment instead of, you know, I lost my keys in my chair.
Or under their hat. Do a lot of wizards still wear those big brimmed hats? Or is that just a fairy tale thing?
So after like a moment of silence, Razzle just pipes up. They are not functional and fashionable. Sorry about that. So what do we want to do?
Above game, I honestly think the keys might be easier, or not. Sorry, not easier. It's a specific amount of gold, whereas the other one could be a lot of work for very little payout.
But we also have the chance of finding some things that we can keep for ourselves.
True.
It would be. There's a very high probability of like finding magical items, quote unquote, or like, just useful gear in this hole.
True. I mean, I'm good with either one. So.
All right then. Shall we leave this up to a flip of the coin?
Work.
Razzle. And Zingba will pull up a gold coin. For the dwarf holding, heads or tails?
I'll take heads.
All right. Heads will be 1, tails will be 2.
Okay. 2.
Alright. Zingba looks a little disappointed,
Oh, the
but he
keys?
shrugs nonetheless.
Was that the keys?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
That is the
So
keys.
before you're making this, I was gonna say, if you picked the dwarf holding, Mad Marlog was going to go with you guys.
Oh.
But you picked the keys, so no clue is going with you.
Yay!
Yay, no clue.
We've got Team Big Brain.
So, who do you ask around for the wizard? Right now, in the guild house is pretty empty because it's during the day. You do see some people who are drunk, day drinkers, and of course, the tabaxi bartender.
Do I notice any very old wizards hanging out here?
No. But you do see a stairs up, so it could be more up.
Well, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that very old wizard, high half elf, I think. Probably pretty easy to spot. So, I'm gonna go look around.
Okay, roll investigation.
Boy. 24.
Okay. While you investigate, are you asking anybody questions or are you just looking?
I'll probably ask the bartender real quick. Excuse me, my good man. Is Aneth Indicron around?
The tabaxi looks up, and as soon as you say that name, you hear a poof, and a yes, I'm here. Or yes, I am here. I'm sorry, my voices are bad today. You hear from behind you, and you see a very, very old elf.
Oh, you know what? That lines up. Hello. My name's Razzle, and we were thinking about helping you find your keys.
He's looking like above you and goes, "Who's talking?"
Zingba will snap his fingers low to around Razzle's Razzle's face. Down here, sir.
What? He furrows his brow and goes, "Oh, little green creature, yes."
Yes, I am green. I am a creature. My name is Razzle. And I believe you are looking for your keys, sir.
I am? Yes, I am. And?
I'm going to just show him the piece of paper. Gold. Us help.
Oh, yes. Okay. Who is helping? Who is helping?
Us 4.
5.
And, 5.
5.
Right.
Oh, yes, 5.
Right. Okay. He'll wave a very bony hand by himself and goes, "Okay, follow me. And he, very slow, walks out of the guild house. Do you follow?
Yes, though, God damn it. Zingba looks quite... He just looks like, did I really just have to deal with this on a coin flip?
Are you a betting man?
Razzle just goes up and, like, gives a there pat to his kneecaps and is like, yeah, you get used to it. And walks forward.
Yes, well, I'm supposed to have an apprentice soon, and they could find my keys, but I just nearly need to find my keys. He walks up.
Where do you remember last having your keys?
Well, at the wizard's tower. I locked the wizard's tower, and I locked them in the wizard's tower. In my lock. You'll see. He goes up to the wizard's tower, and it's the same wizard's tower you saw earlier. Very high, very articulated. He gives the door a knock and opens it. And he goes, "Yes, they're just in there somewhere."
Is there a window or something that's
Yeah.
within reach?
Within reach, no. But there are stained glass windows.
Okay.
You could try a climb check.
Well, if they're stained glass, they, I wouldn't want to break one. Yeah, I'll do a climb check to see if I can get into one.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Give me a moment.
Is it climb? It's athletics in this. It's athletics in this.
Athletics or acrobatics.
Yes. You could choose either one.
Okay. There is... I think I did that right. No! Hold on.
Okay. Oh,
There it goes.
there we go. 17. You climb up to the window. Are you trying to get in the window?
Yes.
Okay. You... Roll a dex save. Yes, big uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
So as soon as you're the tabaxi, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you get a claw inside the window seal, and you crack it a little bit, and you are shocked with lightning, and you fall to the ground.
Oh.
Take 3
Okay,
damage.
That wasn't what I meant to do.
Oh, yeah. The windows they have an alarm. Miss, you have to go through here to find the keys. Had to keep the kids away.
You must be dealing with some rather aggressive kids.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, it's in here. I can't go in. I can't. I will lose my way. I'll be honest. I'm very old, and I will just really be a hindrance to you all.
I see. Okay. Sure. You guys want to just go in and get this over with?
Why not?
May as well.
Okay.
Real quick, what do your keys look like? Are they
Oh.
just keys?
Oh, no, they're big keys, like big keys. You'll know. You'll know. Sometimes I have hard just picking them up.
That big.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
All right. Well, that sounds like a lifting job, and he claps his fingers and points at everyone else. Good luck with that, people who are taller than me. And he walks in.
Size and 6'6".
Oh well. It's just the way of it.
As you go in, everyone who has Arcana abilities roll Arcana.
Yes, please.
No Arcana for me.
I have a -1.
Hmm.
I have a natural 20. 27.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't see anything.
Mm. So, Razzle, as soon as you get in, and No Clue also notices, as soon as you get in, the door closes, it seals itself off, and you are inside a wizard's maze.
Oh, this lines up. Yeah, this makes a little bit more sense.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
Your usual kind of wizard defense.
And he can't just turn it off.
Razzle's gonna pull out his spell book, flip through it a little bit, and it's like, yeah, old wizards, they're just a real pain in the butt. And then he's gonna put his book back on his shoulders.
You see a door north and west of you.
Well, do you have any idea which ways would you like to just, take a gamble somewhere? What about you, my gnomish friend?
Oh, the No I'm sorry. It's been a while. No Clue thinks to itself, either way.
Alright, Everyone, you've got 3 seconds or before I just choose a door. 1.
No.
Okay. At least said north.
Yes.
Okay. You open the door. You're in a hallway. There are 2 doors north.
Okay. So now we've got 2 doors north. You know what? Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna make a stupid joke. Don't worry.
Okay. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that we're probably gonna have to check most of these doors anyways. So I'm gonna open this one.
Okay.
He walks forward a little bit and then thinks for itself. On second thought, could someone more durable open these doors?
Which door do you open, by the way?
Well, there are 2 that are north, right?
Yes.
The second one to the north.
Okay. It is fine. It is a hallway. Oh, this is just way too epic. Music.
That noise.
Okay. Onward and upward.
Okay. There's a door north.
We're just really pot committing on this direction.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
I think I may have pushed for the wrong thing.
What are you talking about? It's just the gift that keeps on giving. And whatever, I'm gonna open one of these and it's just gonna like turn into a mouth and just eat me.
No.
That door's a mimic.
Wouldn't be mimic. There wouldn't be mimic doors.
Ah, but that's the secret. The entire maze is a mimic.
Hmm.
No.
Oh god, no. How's everyone enjoying it so far?
Hmm.
No,
Very good.
having fun.
Lexori,
Yes.
roll wisdom save.
21.
Very good. You hear something calling to you, but you're not compelled to go that direction. There are 2 doors, east and west. The calling is coming from the west.
You see Lexori kind of tilts their head in confusion. Did something say my name?
I feel like that's a bad thing to hear in the middle of well, of an enchanted wizard's maze.
I point toward the direction that I hear it. Something wants me to go that way.
Okay. All in favor of going east instead of that way? Raise his hand.
Cinder raises hand.
You don't even have to ask Zing, but he's heading toward the other door. He is already walking toward that other door.
Do you go west, Lexori, or are you going with the party?
Oh, I'm going with the party.
Okay. You open the door. 2 doors. East and west. I know it's very weird, but east and west. Roll Arcana. Whoever can roll Arcana.
I've got proficiency.
So do I.
I
Oh no, I don't have proficiency in art.
I don't have Jack of all trades yet.
18.
Very good.
16.
16. Okay. You are starting to really look at these doors, and you can see the markings on them, and you can relate a common marking, and you figure that could be the way to the keys. The marking is on the east door. But, River, you keep hearing the voice to the west.
I'll relay that information and then speak up. I think I should avoid that voice. Let's focus.
It is then.
Yes, let us follow the markings that we have oh so mercifully found. So, I believe it was the east door that was marked, yes?
Yes.
Let's journey through that one.
Okay. You go to another door, hallway. East-west. East has the marking, but is padlocked.
Oh joy.
We could try breaking it. Or
I'd rather
picking
not
the
read
lock.
This wizard stuff.
Does
As much
anyone
as
have
I
a
enjoy
lockpick?
chaos.
So, does anyone have a what?
Oh, lockpick.
No. Why would I need that?
I look at Razzle.
I do not have a lockpick. I mean,
That's actually surprising.
what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
He does the two eyes, fingers, looking at you. Here. Let me at least do this. And Razzle is going to mage hand and fiddle with the lock a little bit. Just to
Mage
see
hand.
if something booby-trapped.
You fiddle with the lock, nothing happens. I was gonna say Mage Hand doesn't really open the lock.
No,
nope.
I'm just seeing if something activated, like a trap of some sort.
Right, no traps. No Clue goes up to the lock and takes out her artificer kit, starts messing with the lock, and unlocks it.
Oh, thank merciful Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
It's easy. It's easy.
You, No Clue, you are official member of the Short People Are Cooler Club, okay? Current population, you and me.
Okay. Doors open. Next room has a door east and west. Luxori, roll another wisdom save. This time, the marking is on that door.
14.
You are compelled to go in that door.
I guess I go through the door.
Does anybody stop her?
As far far as I know, she's just going and following the marking.
Okay. Perceptions from everyone except Lexori.
Oh boy.
"12."
Okay. 11.
Oh, hey, I'm trying to find it on my sheet.
It's fine.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Five. Okay, so no one sees it. You go into a room, and Luxori is nowhere to be found. As soon as you go into the door, Luxori.
Lexori?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was like me calling out.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Luxori, you are in a very empty room with a treasure chest on a pedestal. The voice you hear calls to you in Infernal. What do you wish to find?
Instinctively, Lexori says, "This wizard's keys."
No. What do you wish to find in life?
Lexori ponders for a minute. And then they just kind of shrug.
Shrug.
I have
Okay.
what I need.
You don't need anything else?
No.
Very well. The chest clips open, and it is inside. What kind of weapon do you use?
A mace and a crossbow.
You find a mace. It is black and red.
Can I make an Arcana check before I try to pick it up?
You can.
Oh.
Well, you think it's safe.
Lexori's gonna look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make like a perception check to see if I know that this is a trap? Because I
Sure.
have a feeling this is a trap, but I don't know if Lexori knows it's a trap.
Oh, you rolled the Arcana and you think it's safe.
I think that is safe, but this whole thing being called into a room and no longer knowing where I'm at. I feel like I would pick up on that.
Wow.
16.
16. You see no traps. The hilt, I should say, does have, on the bottom is a half sun, and on the, I wouldn't have a guard. The mace itself is prickly, like thorns.
This is a bad idea, but fuck it, I'll pick it up.
Pick it up. Nothing happens. And you are shunted back to the party. The party sees you, poof, in front of them.
Sorry, where did you go?
I don't know.
What happened?
I shrug and look at my hand, and I'm still holding this mace.
Yes.
I found this.
You found a thorned mace in the middle of a wizard's study.
Something was calling to me. If it's the guys, I'll just give it back. But it asked me what I wanted in life. I didn't know.
That is an odd question to ask from something that is very clearly not living.
I mean, I'm a tiefling. I've seen worse.
You guys are in a room with no doors, including the door you just came in.
Wait, the door we just came in from is gone?
Yep. Inside are 5 chairs and a table.
Well, looks like we're gonna get to play that card game after all.
Oh, you are not winning against me, I can assure you of that.
Do you have cards?
But he will go and sit down on one of the chairs.
Do
Sandra will
all
take a seat as well.
Okay. Do all of you sit?
I'm gonna stand on the table.
Nothing happens.
Watch out, we got an anarchist here.
You all sit down, except for Razzle, and nothing happens.
Oh
Sit in the
my.
chair. Whatever this is, it probably requires us to actually be sitting in the chair.
Probably. And he will go mosey on up and say, don't like chairs. Make my feet dangle.
So, you all sit, and you hear the sounds of a saloon. All of a sudden, a new person arrives with his own chair, and he looks to be a somewhat young man in a derby. And he goes, what'll it be? Poker or blackjack? As he shuffles the cards
Zingba.
in his hands.
Zingba just smiles wide. Oh, deal me in.
Poker or blackjack?
Let's have a game of poker.
Very well. Is everyone in?
Sure.
I am not.
All right.
I am just gonna sit in the corner and watch.
Very well.
Eh.
He starts dealing cards. And it's regular poker. Or I don't know how poker goes. The one where you could put in and get more cards. He goes, haven't seen you lot around. Who are you? Who are you to the wizard?
We're looking for his keys.
No, I know. He smiles very wide. I know. That'll come. That'll come. And magically, each of you have poker chips in front of you. 10 in all. win the poker game, and you'll get his keys, along with something special to whoever wins the entire pot.
You've only made this far more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't help but notice the connection that we gambled our way here with a coin flip, and now we are ending with a gamble. This is just up and down for you, isn't it, Zingba?
A little bit, but sometimes one has to see the opportunity and make their own luck.
Oh. Disable. Damn it. I did not mean to roll. So I was just looking at the sheet.
Oh god, I've been shot! No.
So everyone will have to roll. Well, I have a deck. I have a deck here. So
In character, I'm pretty sure Zingba would know how to play poker. Out of character, I do not.
it's okay. I will just say if you have a good hand or a really bad hand.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Mhm.
Zingba is likely to cheat.
Oh, of course. I expect it.
The fact that you expect it makes me wonder if this is trapped, but you know what? Screw it.
So, you all are dealt kind of good hands. Everyone, if you want to make your hands better, you have to roll persuasion in the exception of Zingba, who can roll sleight of hand. If you have sleight of hand, you can roll sleight of hand instead.
Currently persuasion's the better roll, so I will go for that for the moment.
Sleight of hand will get you a better hand.
Oh, okay, risk and reward. All right. You know what? Let's cheat.
Okay. How many are you putting
boy.
in, by the way?
Zingba's putting in 3.
Okay.
I'll put in 3 as well, and I'll roll a persuasion. That is unfortunate.
How many are you putting in, Cinder? Out of 10.
Oh, they're muted.
They are muted.
Sorry. Yeah, it was 2 out of 10.
Okay. Okay. The man, he puts in 1, and you win the pot, Zingba, this time around.
All right. So
Next.
that puts, where does that put me?
Oh god, I have it down. 9, or plus 9, or sorry, no.
All right. So,
It will be,
all right. So a total of plus 9, including what I bet. Yeah.
yeah. So you're at 17.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Or 16. Okay. So. Let's see. Zingba, you have a bad hand. What's his name? Razzle, you have a very, very good hand. And Cinder, you have a decent hand. The dealer sets out 5.
I'll raise him. I'll put out 7.
Hmm.
What is my hand looking like?
Real bad. You can use sleight of hand to try and get it better.
Now, see, I want to ask if I can do something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because would I be... Because I want to see if I can bluff, like use deception to bluff people and make them think I have a better hand.
Yeah,
Then what?
you can do that as well.
Alright, I will bet down another 3 chips.
You have to bet 7 because he put it, Razzle put it in 7.
Oh. Alright,
Unless you can go, you want to go higher, which, yeah.
Alright, you said I'm at 17. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's go 7 chips.
Okay.
Let's go with that deception.
Cinder.
Ooh. My poker
Oh.
face is not in the game.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay.
Stay. Okay. The dealer will pass in his extra 2 for the 7. Roll persuasion. Oh, you already did, Razzle. Yes.
No,
Or is
I
that
did not.
no?
I
Roll persuasion, Razzle.
13.
13. You lose the hand.
Oh.
You all lose the hand.
So much for my very, very good hand.
Yeah. So, he smiles. Yes.
This game's rigged. Throws the cards down.
This time, he puts in all the chips. So what are you looking for in Rainier's Refuge?
Zingba will put in all of his chips as well. And he will narrow his eyes. A way to take back what is rightfully mine.
Hmm. Ominous.
Only for those who have stolen from me.
Alright. Razzle.
Silence.
Very good. Are you betting in?
I don't have chips anymore.
You don't have any?
I went all in on the very beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cinder, are you betting?
What's my hand look like currently?
It is average. You have to put in all your chips to bet.
Okay.
And
Would I
you
be
have
able
to
to change cards?
Huh?
Would I be able to change cards?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what's my hand looking like?
It is. Sorry. Real bad. And also real bad.
Sleight of
for
hand
Cinder.
then. I'm going to cheat my way to victory.
Yep, roll sleight of hand.
24.
Oh, very good. You get a very decent hand. And if you, Cinder, if you bet in, you have to state why you are at Rainier's Refuge.
I'm gonna abstain then.
Okay. So it's between Zingba and the
Sorry, I accidentally rolled that.
Oh, you're good.
God damn it, that was a good one too.
The dealer looks at you very smugly. He takes out the key to the tower, which is a very large gold key, places it on there, and goes, I like you. You're like me. And he takes out an orb, a very shining orb, and he also places it on there. If you win, you get something very nice. So, I will roll. Yeah, you win. You have a full house to his straight.
Well,
No
will
cheating.
Nice.
Bigbo will stand up and he will flourish this gentleman a bow. It's always good to play a battle of wits.
Yes. Do you pick up the orb?
He does.
What kind of weapon do you use?
He uses a short sword and a dagger.
Very well. You get a short sword.
He raises his brow. What does this short sword look like?
Give me 1 second. Actually, no. You get gloves.
Gloves.
Yes, the
Interesting.
gloves. Do you put them on?
He will certainly give them a test to see how they fit.
You put them on and they match your gear exactly.
Oh,
Nice.
Something for the trouble. You guys are now shunted back outside with the key.
with his new gloves, Zingbo will be twirling the key around one of his fingers.
No, you can't do that. It is as big as your arm, your forearm.
Oh, never mind.
Suddenly you are a barbarian. No.
Remember, he did say it was a very big key.
Well, yeah, and it's too bad I'm not a barbarian.
Mm.
Nope, I'm gonna talk about that later.
The wizard is sitting on a stoop and asleep.
What time of day is it? Like, can we get a sense for how much time has passed?
It's actually nighttime.
Oh. Well, Zingbo will walk over to the old wizard, and he will gently tap him on the shoulder.
Yes?
Hello. We found your key.
My key?
Yes. Your giant
Oh,
key
my
that you-
key. My key. Yes. Yes, my key. Thank
Yes, we had
you.
Yes, we had to play a nice gentleman in a game of cards to get it.
Oh, you meant him. Very different. But okay.
What? What? Has
Well,
this
just-
happened before?
Oh, the maze reflects your personalities. So, my key, and he holds out his arms.
He will hold out. Zingbo will hold out the key for him.
He picks it up and it shrinks into his hand. Yes, thank you. And he unlocks his door and goes in. Oh, yes. See the good bartender for your pay.
Very well.
Right. I would like to get loot now.
So you go back home. It's a very rowdy crowd now in there, drinking and such after a good hard day work. And the same tabaxi bartenders there.
Zingba will just kind of shout in the Elvish tongue, just a greeting, a typical Elvish greeting. We're back from our first job.
Right. You got the paperwork.
paperwork?
Yes, you're supposed to take the paper with you and get stamp.
I don't think we did that. We were kind of enthralled by him appearing behind us and then leaving. And also, he may have been demented.
Was it the old wizard?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. It's fine. He takes the paper and puts it under the shelf, under his shelving there, and he gives you the gold, which was
300.
300. Gives you a bag of 300 gold.
Woo.
And divided 5 ways, that's 60.
75. So, no, 75.
No, some for no clue as well.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
Right?
Give me that gold.
You get the gold.
Well, that was most lucrative, even though I am probably going to be up all night thanks to temporal shenanigans.
Is that normal for wizards?
It's
Because I feel
normal
just
for...
fine.
Are you talking to the
Razzle.
bartender? Oh.
No,
okay.
he's talking to Razzle.
Okay.
I figured we were just kind of talking out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Funny thing is, when you spend your entire life dedicating yourself to learning spells and improving your craft, you have a habit of unnecessarily using them.
How unnecessarily?
Well, we were just in a maze that reflected our mind's eye to find a key that he had enlarged so that it couldn't be stolen. I mean, you could just lock the door with, like, an arcane lock. That's it.
Well, I suppose, given that if someone... Wizards tend to carry a lot of dangerous things, yes?
Yeah, you are correct there.
Then, as much as it annoys the rest of us, I imagine it would also be prudent to very securely guard your things with the knowledge that you have learned, even at your own detriment.
Well, usually others.
But you cannot tell me I'm not wrong.
No. No, I can't tell you that. At least not yet. You've been pretty on the ball today. I'll wait till later when you're actually wrong.
And I will be glad to hear it.
So, how long are you guys wanting to go for the game? Hours-wise? I didn't...
Usually I'm okay going about 3 hours usually, but if the game has to be shorter, then it's shorter.
Well, I'm just asking whether to take a
fine.
break or 3
I
hours.
do say we take a big bio break, though.
Yes, we are taking a break then, and then we'll be back. Entertain the chat.
Oh,
So, so CG, I actually had an idea recently for, well, the Barbarian, or as in some games call it a Skald.
That's a Norse thing, I think. S-K-A-L-D?
Yeah.
You could thank Joe for teaching me that one.
Yeah, I figured it would be Joe.
But go on.
But, I'm not sure how it would work, but, College of Valor plus some flavor of Barbarian.
There's a bunch of different barbarian possibilities. I'm trying to think how this would work. It would probably be, I'd say probably 3 levels of bard and then the rest barbarian would be my guess.
It all depends on how you want to keep going with it.
Mm-hmm. College of Valor is definitely the one you would go with.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm thinking what would the barbarian be though? Are you storms? Are you storms? You make your own special effects?
Maybe. And now the question is, would the axe be an axe? No?
Play a Minotaur, now you're ETC.
And that's where I turn away from that.
Mm-hmm. Listen, there's a lot of thoughts about that particular brand, but as far as characters go, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, fair enough. Admittedly, when I played Heroes of the Storm, he was one of my favorites to play.
Mm-hmm. My brother plays ETC all the time. Very good tank. I'm more of a Diablo man myself.
It's been a long time, so I can't entirely remember what I played, but I think I played a lot of Sonya, or whoever the Diablo 3 Barbarian was.
Yeah, that was Sonya. I still play kind of like I wouldn't say regularly, but more like whenever the fancy strikes. Me and my brothers, we just pop in and screw around and play games. That nonsense.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go grab water real quick.
Okie doke. And now you are all left alone with me. How you doing, chat? Hope your night is going well.
Yeah, this
Pretty
is my
good.
first time meeting you.
Say what?
This is my first time meeting you.
Yes, it is.
Hi, I'm River. I'm good friends with CG.
Yeah, I'm mostly good friends with Joe. Joe, Gingy, Amanda.
Oh, I know Joe too. I'm in Tart's War of the Shattered Sun campaign now. I'm their newest
Yeah,
player.
I heard about that.
Yes. It's been good fun. So this is my third campaign that I'm taking up.
Yeah, and how are you liking it so far?
I'm very quiet because I'm still learning people's energy and how they play.
It all for me. It all depends on the character I'm playing. So, as you're getting the characters a little bit of a pomp and circumstance, cocky. But if I were to play,
getting used to playing a new character because I've never played a cleric before.
Cleric all around is a great class. It can fill just about any role you need. And the way it plays is just incredibly diverse.
I do have a really good ability that will help our paladin.
Ooh.
Yes, I have an ability called Blessing of the Trickster, and you
Oh,
get
nice.
advantage in stealth.
Now, see, that helps just about anyone who can stealth. Or
Yes.
that can help them who if they need.
It will help Twisty because it will remove the disadvantage.
True.
Well, I'm a dex build, so I already have like a +6 to strength too. So yeah.
A 6?
Yeah.
How'd you get +6? You can't go over +20 yet.
That's what it shows on my sheet.
Eh?
Did you maybe mistype it?
Let me see what it shows up. Weird, yeah.
Oh, your stealth score. For a second, I thought you said your strength score.
Oh,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
gonna
no,
point
no.
out that was double nat 20s.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
just
right?
wasted that. I just wasted it. Why?
What a good roll. I'm so glad you used it outside of the
No.
game.
No.
Suddenly,
Anyway.
every single person's bar notices that there's one bite of their food missing and have no idea why.
So, this is the first time I met any of you guys, and I'm glad we're all good.
Yeah. This is the first time I've really interacted with you at Link Jack as well as Snig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit I tend to either keep to myself or my close friends.
It's okay.
It's really hard for me to talk to or meet new people.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm going to take this time to plug myself a little. Tomorrow starts my 3 days of charity with the world's largest dungeon D&D, where you can donate to mess with the players or me. Similar to Sean's Consequences. If you donate a certain amount, something will happen. And then Saturday, Sunday, I do Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizer, and you donate to either save or kill the Pokemon. And that's real fun too.
Now see, the whole donating to, like, that just seems like a really bad, like, donating to kill a Pokemon would be a really bad idea.
I mean, it's for
then,
charity.
like, right out, I know, but then, like, right at, like, an inopportune time, someone could donate a crap ton just to ruin your run.
Yeah, it happens. Last month was also charity. I had to reset like 4 times, but I gained about 120 for the Wounded Warrior project.
That's good.
This
I know. Sorry,
this month. It's okay. This month is for the Save the Children fund.
Gotcha. Like, I know I was watching someone do a crowd control randomizer game of
jeez.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Oh, that's always fun.
And every time, like, apparently, like, without fail, as soon as they got to the last boss, and they were, like, maybe a hit away from taking down Ganon, and someone would just donate to kill him. Right there, on the last hit.
I think HBI did that, and I saw that happen.
HBI?
HBI 2K, Ben Creighton, from formerly Team 4-Star.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
No, the guy I was watching. The guy I was watching is named. Well, he calls himself Patty, but unfortunately, I don't get to see that guy much anymore.
Okay.
Because he does like extremely late night streams compared to where I live.
Does he have a speedrunning buddy named Andy?
Yes.
He was on Games
Andy-
a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's been on there pretty often actually.
Yeah, for the randomized crowd control, actually.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. It was a very hilarious run, I must add.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, so is everyone back, or are we still on break?
I'm back.
Yay. We are all here.
Okay.
River, are you back?
Oh, guess not.
Guess not. Wait a little bit longer.
Sorry, my husband was talking to me.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, good.
We're in the process of fixing my boyfriend's computer.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's all
Man.
good.
ready to get started again?
Okay.
That sandwich is making me hungry.
I know, I'm so fucking hungry. I've been over here pestering my husband like, I want food.
We'll just go on for a little bit longer and then we'll end probably in the middle of a mission.
I mean, that's all well and good.
Yep. So, everyone's partying it up as adventurers would do. I assume you guys get dinner. It is ham and various other things.
I imagine that there's just like one of those. There's like a comically designed roast ham with a bone at the end, and we're just like, there's like one of the tabaxis, not in our group, is just kind of like tearing into it.
Maybe.
The only thing I can think of now is just the gif of the cat that's trying to steal someone's hot dog. Actually, I can't remember what they were trying to steal, but they were trying to steal someone's food.
So, is there anything of significance you guys want to do before turning in?
Significance?
Significant. Oh, God.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is Zingba trying to figure out what these gloves are.
Same
If
with
they're-
my weapon.
You can roll Arcana. You can't. Oh, you can roll History. Zingba.
Alright, that sounds like it might be interesting.
Can I help them in any way?
No.
Oh, okay.
Eat! 5.
Nope. You have no idea where these gloves came from.
The gloves.
Those are gloves.
That changed magically to match my,
Your outfit.
which that's gonna kind of hard to figure out, because you guys have seen the art. There's not much that could go with that. Like, the gloves, like, not much can go with that.
So, Lexori is, also, you may want to switch screens, Jack.
Oh, thank you.
You're still on the VIP.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lexori's gonna look over at, Zingba, and in Elvish, because I can speak Elvish,
Delightful.
is gonna start talking about the other quest. There's an appraiser here. Maybe we could have him look at them to see if they're worth anything.
Well, it would be nice to know what they did, aside from change to match my outfits.
Speaking of, that is very fancy.
Oh, quite. I just wish I knew what they did.
And you
We
can
knew-
tell that Lexori is very impressed.
Zingba, when you grip
Yes.
your hand really hard, they appear to be brass knuckles.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then when you let go, the brass goes away.
Oh, that's fancy.
Were you having this conversation in Elvish?
Yes.
Razzle's gonna look on over to Cinder. You know, it's very rude for people to talk in a different language when you're at the table.
It really is, isn't it?
I just kind of look over. I was speaking on a fancy item. Fight me. I did get this mace and I don't know what to do with it.
You can swing it at people! And you hear from Mad Marlog.
The only thing I know that this thing can do is create brass knuckles around the about the gloves, which interesting, but not quite what I need, all things considered. Well, mysteries to unlock in the future.
I pull out the mace and set it on the table. Do you want to look at it, Razzle?
DM, will you let me look at it?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Yep.
Jeez, you have not rolled low on that yet.
So, you look at it, and it's very weird. It looks to be of both celestial and demonic descent.
Interesting.
Ah, so it's a Nephilim.
I get it. So apparently, both devils and angels really like this mace, which, and he looks it over to Murlug, which, yes, you are correct. Probably very good at hitting people.
And you can see, like,
Exciting.
you can see with Marlog is another dwarf that almost looks like him, but has a giant axe on his back.
I can't whistle in the come through, but he's whistling.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta respect the giant axe. I'm not gonna lie.
You're here. The guy with the axe is just drinking like crazy.
However, I do feel sorry for his liver.
I always figured dwarves have like 10.
I
You
thought
could
it was
probably-
12.
Yeah, they got enough livers to go through. They've got enough to spare. They have enough of them to live or let die.
Oh.
Ningwa will gently clap his hands.
Ha 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 ha. Was that convincing?
That is the appropriate level of enthusiasm.
So, anything else?
Is the other job still available by any chance?
Yes, all jobs are still available.
Well, it looks like no one picked up that other job. Maybe we could,
Snatch it.
yeah, probably. I don't know if we do that today or get so late or tomorrow or whatnot. I'm okay with taking a nap. I don't know about you guys. That poker game was very exhausting.
Have a good night's
Just-
rest and then start in the morning.
Once you take a paper, you have 24 hours to enact on it. Otherwise, it goes back to the missions board.
Then I say we take it now. That way, as soon as we wake up in the morning, we can get right to it.
Right. So you take it, Zingba?
Yep.
Alright. The night occurs. Anybody up drinking? Nope.
Not Cinder.
Very well. You all sleep okay. It's pretty much a guys' room, girls' room situation. It is not you get a room to yourselves, since you are of the low prestige.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
I presume I would be with Cinder, but at the same time, Lexori is not female or kind of male. They very present just existing.
Whichever you feel, then.
Lexori will probably keep Cinder company just because they don't want her to sleep alone if something
Okay.
were to happen.
Okay.
Works for me.
Enough.
He's asleep.
Is asleep. Dawn cracks. You hear the rooster cry, and you guys are awake. There's actually a great many in the male side, at least, already moved on, going out on ships.
Already leaving.
You gotta catch fish. Fish, good money.
Can't say I would know that.
It makes sense. Full like half of the guilds around here are dedicated to fishing, so I can only imagine it's pretty lucrative.
Especially if you work for the host, but we don't work for them. They got too many rules on fishing.
Rules
Anyway.
on fishing. Rules on fishing.
Yeah.
How does that work? How do they even enforce that?
Oh, they can. They rule the seas down here in the south. Or South Kellamore. They rule the seas here. We provide the bodies.
I suppose when half of your collective guild consists of those who can breathe underwater, that would kind of line up.
He's smart. Anyway, see you guys around. Hopefully you find good jobs.
No, we already found one good job, and we're about to get on our way to another.
That's good. Anyway, the guy walks off. You guys wake up and do whatever. You have breakfast of eggs and bacon. It's the same white dragon that serves you, except he is at the front of the counter now.
I love the taste of grease in the morning.
Lexori nods and just shoves the bacon in their mouth.
Even better when the bacon is still attached to it.
Zingbo will be he'll be eating slow and proper, like a practiced gentleman. So if
Cinder
people,
will ask for. Oh, go ahead.
so if people are yelling at him to, hurry it up, he'll just ignore them.
Cinder will get double portions because she's a very big girl
Oh,
with a hearty appetite.
gotta get art. Gotta see.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. You guys eat well. Food is free. The dragon goes up to you, Cinder, and goes, well, thank you for liking the food. Here's some more. Ain't seen
thank
you
so
lot
much.
around.
Thank you so much. Your food is delicious.
He goes, "You're welcome."
Sorry, you cut out at the end there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going between windows. He goes, "You're welcome. My name's Srolltag. Thank you for coming around."
Hopefully, you'll be seeing a lot of us.
Mm-hmm. He just takes your plate and goes back to kitchen duty and the bartending.
That was most satisfactory. So, are we to head out on this dwarven expedition?
That is indeed the plan, Razzle.
We gotta get
Onward and
this.
over.
Gotta remember to get the stamp this time.
Yes. Although to be fair, I think we can be excused from that last one. That was a little unnerving. And also, dealing with a wizard that may not be all upstairs.
So, is there anything you're gonna do before leaving? For the mission, like shopping, anything?
Well, first things first, Zingbo will stock up on more travel rations, since he went through his stash, on the boat.
Very well. That can be found at the guild at normal price.
Alright, you know what? You'll drop, he'll drop enough for the group to get travel rations for the maximum
Wow.
stay. So I want to say that's like, what, 3-4 gold?
Let me take a look here.
Sorry, did not mean to hit that.
It's all good.
Yeah, happens.
So travel rations. Here it is. So it will be. Oh, a gold will get you 2 rations per.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, well. Like 2. Alright, so gold will get us 2 rations per person, or?
Per gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, of the group here. Give me a moment while I figure out that math. Everyone, I do want to get like 5 trail rations for each of us, so 20.
5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 would be 10 gold.
Yeah, alright, thank you. Alright, you'll
Sorry.
get 5 rations for everybody.
Okay.
Nice.
Girl. So you head towards. You ask where the the forge is, I gladly point it out to you. The Flatfoot Forge is right across the street from you guys. Right here. And inside are 3 dwarves and a construct. It's what you see. The construct looks very tall and lanky, and is just doing its duty.
What is its duty?
It is putting metal into the furnace and taking it out with just bare hands.
Gotcha.
It's a construct, so it feels nothing.
I feel like this is not. Anyway.
Well,
Yes. You see a very elder dwarf approach the counter and goes, "Welcome to Flatfoot, or Flat Forge. I'm Flat Forge. What do you want?" What do you need?
We are here for the expedition.
Oh, you want Black Toe, and you see a man, a dwarf man, sitting off to the side, and he puts down the paper. "Adventurers!" He's very excited to see you, with a gold spectacles, and just big smile, graying beard, and such.
Oh, yes, one could call us that.
So you come to be on the expedition, yes?
Indeed, we have.
Yes. Hello, I'm. Oh, freaking! I forgot his name already. There it is. I'm Dugnall, Professor Dugnall.
Pleasure to meet you, Professor. I'm Zingba, and these are my companions. Introduce yourselves. Don't be rude.
I'm Razzle.
Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
Vexori.
Yes. Do you hold out a hand to shake, Zingba?
Yes.
He takes your hand, and as soon as he shakes it, he looks at your glove and goes, "Oh, these are very special, very, very indeed."
How special exactly? I
Well,
haven't quite been able to figure out what they do apart from match my outfits and create quite, and whenever I close my hand into a fist, they become weapons of sorts.
Oh, very special, very, very. And he thinks to himself, and he goes, "I will study them. Give me a week and 100 gold. 100 gold."
Unfortunately, I can't spare that right now.
Oh, well. Sorry. I do need to make some money. With the...
Quite alright. Everyone has
Yeah.
to make a living.
Right. So, you guys are for searching out the dwarf holding, yes?
That's what we're here for.
Alright. So, he puts your names down in a log. He takes the paper from you, the mission paper, and goes, "I'll stamp this when we're done. Give us 2 days. 2 days to get ready. And, or a day to get ready. We'll head out first light tomorrow. And, You also see and a person that looks like him, or a dwarf that looks like him.
And that's
Also,
that then.
be ready. They're waving at you and going. They're waving at you and going, yes, yes, finally, worthy people to go into a world dwarf holding. At least we would know if you're worthy if you'd arm wrestle.
I'm afraid I will have to pass on arm wrestling.
Okay. This is my cousin, Aram. And Aram gives a wave. He's the dwarf with the big axe. Aram Blood King, nice to meet you. I have been here for a very long time, and my cousin finally visited me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he seems to be a slightly older dwarf than Marlog. I will, if you inspect him, roll a perception. Anybody.
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Cool. What was this first roll? Who rolled this first roll?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Well, nope. You just see a dwarf and go, that's a dwarf.
That's a dwarf.
That's Razzle,
Doesn't
you'll
seem all that remarkable.
Yeah, Razzle, you'll notice that he is scarred up. And very, very muscular even for a dwarf.
Whoa. That is some wicked scarring on some wicked meat.
Thank you. We
That
hold
was
our
a
scars
choice
true.
of words. That was a choice of words.
Yep.
You know what? Out of respect for what is clearly very far out of my wheelhouse, I wish to lose at arm wrestling to you.
Alright. The dwarf puts his elbow down and alright, roll a strength check.
This ought to be good.
He's thrown across the room.
17.
Oh, very good. You hold your own, but yes, you do lose, but not very hard. Not by throwing across the room, just a normal way. See, you got muscle to you.
I hide it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Shifty eyes.
So you guys have a day to collect things or go on a different mission or whatever.
Well, I mean, if we got a day, we could do the mission. I mean, personally, I'd like to do at least one thing for me, but that's about it.
You guys can split up here if you wish.
I think I will pass.
Oh, I'm going by way too fast.
I may want to indulge my indulge some vices, as it were.
And that is?
Oh, more card playing.
Okay. That would be your day then.
That is not the vices that I thought.
Yeah, I thought other things.
Okay. Just say this. Zingba has standards. What kind of bard do you take him for?
A bard.
A bard. I have a sorcerer bard. Trust me, I know.
Alright. For the Cinder in Lexora? Or Lex?
Lex works.
Lex will find work.
Actually, no. I think I will go. If I will travel with Razzle if he'll allow me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say go with Razzle as well.
I just want to explore.
Okay, you guys can explore. Which you have a town map near the guild house, and you can explore.
Well, if you all are so determined to explore, I only really had one stop. I was going to go
Where?
up and see if they had any spell scrolls lying around that might be available for 60 or less gold.
Each, as you'll notice on the map, each guild house has a wizard's tower, an alchemy lab, and a forge.
That'd probably be at the Wizards, wouldn't it?
Each guild district, I'm sorry, I should say. And depending on which... Yeah. And depending on which guild you go to will depend on what you get.
Interesting. Well, I tell you what. If all these guilds have wizard towers that all have different stock, and you guys want to explore, why don't we just make a point to visit everything else and sightsee while we're going?
That works for me.
Sounds good to me.
You'll notice, Razzle, that you guys don't have an alchemy lab. The Forgotten Coach Guild does not have an alchemy lab.
But why?
It
you know
is
what? Go ahead.
It is located at the Wizard's Tower of the Old Man.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm feeling risky. Let's go and look at this wizard's tower, shall we?
Okay. So you go up to the old man's wizard tower. I assume you knock. The old man opens the door. Who's there?
I'm still down here.
Oh, yes, you. You got paid, yes?
Yeah, this is for like actual business shopping hours.
Oh. Okay, what you looking for?
I was hoping to peruse your selection of spell scrolls, my good wizard friend.
Oh, I can't write. I can't see to write, so I can't write spell scrolls right now. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on my apprentice. He should be here soon. Don't know.
Oh yeah, you did mention an apprentice the other day.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry.
Can I wouldn't happen to be that apprentice, would I?
No, you're not.
Okay, good.
It's somebody else.
Okay.
Unless you want to be.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
You know what? So, I also heard that this is also like the alchemist. Sorry, what'd you say? Alchemist Forge?
Lab.
Ah, Alchemist Lab.
Yes.
Alchemist Lab.
Oh. Yeah?
You got any standard healing potions by any chance?
Oh, yeah. They would be... Let me see. Standard healing potions. Probably not in the equipment, but let's see. So a cure light would be about 25 gold here at this lab.
Razzle's just gonna look to the other two. You guys want any healing potions?
I could probably use one, just in case.
I should in theory be okay. I am a healer.
You are.
That's a good point.
For now, please.
Alright, and you, Cinda?
I'll take one, just in case.
Alright.
You said it was 25 gold?
Yep.
Okay. So I will do one.
Razzle will, I think he'll hold off on, potions until, he's gonna look at the other, he's gonna look at spell scrolls at the other places if he can.
Okay.
And then, if he comes up, if he shoots out, he'll just pick up the potion.
Okay. So, which district are you going to first?
I'd say we head for close to the ocean. Closest one.
Hey, can't argue with that.
Okay, so as you enter the western side of the city, you'll notice a lot more Triton and merfolk and mermans and mer everything, along with the usual races. You go up to... What am I doing? It's up here. What's that? That's the forge. What is that? Oh yeah, I did. You find Rainbow Shrimp Alchemy.
Love the name.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Inside is a lab of sorts, and you see potions, and you see a Triton woman. Hello, yes. How may I help you?
Oh, good evening to, good day to you, ma'am. We are just perusing wares before heading out on a mission tomorrow.
Yes, yes. What kind?
So this is the lab, right? Like, not the wizard's tower?
Yes.
Okay. He thinks to himself, do you happen to have any oil?
You can find plenty of oil at any boathouse, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's just they usually ask for magical potions here.
Well, I see. What does she have in stock?
She has in stock potions of water breathing, swimming, water walk, but that's very, very expensive. Healing potions of the like. Except here it's for about 100 gold. What happened? What happened? What happened? Thank you for the follow, Carsonath. Thank you. I very much appreciate it.
I don't think that job's gonna go anywhere in the water. But it is good to know that this would be the location to buy such items. So, thank you. We will keep you in mind.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. The little gnome woman just goes back to working.
looks to the rest of the party. Actually, looks over to Cinder.
Aquatic.
How are you for water, anyway?
It's not my favorite place to be,
I've seen
if
a
I'm being
few.
honest.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just okay, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I've seen a few cats in water, and I was kind of curious myself. That's not really like a bad thing to say, is it? I don't know. I haven't really
No.
been like okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Well, I think we'll move on from
Okay.
that.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to the, what's it called? The Wizard Tower in Host?
Yeah, just to peruse wares, I think.
Alright, you have to go all the way west of town. And you find the Wizard's Tower. You see... I didn't even... A Triton Mail. Yes, hello. Who are you?
Hello, my name is Razzle. I was looking to see if you had any particular, spell scrolls for sale.
I see. What kind? Are you looking for any particular kind?
Something kind of low level for me, and, preferably of a wizarding nature.
Well, they're all gonna be of wizarding nature.
Hey, I've been duped before. I'm sorry, but it's like every once in a while someone tries to throw me a fast one with a cleric spell, and that just did not end well. So, no offense to you, I just got before.
Yes, of course. We have low level, yes. A color spray. Detect magic, as usual. Mage armor. Thunderwave.
How much for color spray / Thunderwave?
Give me one sec. Oh, they're right there. And they would be the same. 50 gold each.
Not gonna lie, color spray sounds kind of cool.
I'm sorry, it's 35 gold each.
You know what? Give me color spray.
Okay. Can't you color spray for the gold, and you're on your way.
Alright, thank you. Let me just add that to my inventory. Well, turns to the party. I got at least something that I wanted. If you guys wanted to go anywhere, by all means.
I didn't really need anything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really need anything. I just wanted to explore.
Alright.
See where we're gonna live.
As you see in the Host of the Ocean area, it's very, what should I say? Like A-frame housing, where every housing ends in a point. As you look to the north of you, towards the Sunforge Guild. It's very, very chapel-like. Lots of churches. Like cathedrals.
See, this is what I was talking about with getting sucked in by cleric spells when sometimes. But at least this one is pretty on its sleeve about it.
I mean, there's nothing I need as a cleric right now.
Oh.
But there was something, maybe the Flutter Wisp Guild. They're druids, correct?
Yeah.
I wonder if they have a pet shop.
Okay, let me roll. I made this whole town, and you're like, I wonder if they have a pet shop.
Okay, CCTV stands.
Yes,
It
they
was.
do have a pet shop.
There was one. It took not even one episode to completely derail the DM.
Oh, it's good.
At least it was a good thing, and not in a bad way.
True.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Lex looks over. Can we go find the pet shop?
Cinder tries really hard not to look incredibly eager.
Okay. So you find the Leaps and Bounds pet shop.
Did you really just come up with that on the fly? I'm very impressed.
Yes, I did. Inside is a satyr. Running the counter, you see various pets such as bunnies, wolverines, and even bigger animals in the back. Yes, hello.
Hello, I'm looking for a fuzzy companion.
Oh, yes, yes. What kind? What kind?
Lex Sori takes out their gold pouch. Anything under 85 gold.
Well, that'll get you anything, really. A dog, a cat, a rabbit. Anything that would be non-fighting.
Do you have ferrets?
Yes, we do have ferrets. And you see a ferret cage of various ferrets. A ferret will be 50 gold.
Without hesitation, Lex, deal.
Deal. You have a ferret now, along with food to feed the ferret in a cage.
Lex will, of course, put the cage in a safe spot, and instantly the ferret just... I will put it around my neck just so it can hang there like a loose noodle.
Although I imagine it would have to take some time to get used to you.
I mean...
Roll
depends.
animal handling.
I can do that. $22.
Wow. You handle the ferret well. It's very good. You can teach it one trick at this point.
I would like to teach it to sit.
It sits.
Lex is gonna look over at Razzle and Cinder. Well, I'm happy now.
Which is already okay.
Cinder will just reach out and like pet it. Just trying not to look excited again.
Yep. You get a ferret. Okay. I'm sorry. It's all good. Okay, so you have done your traveling. Pretty much you had to go through the Sunforge Guild, which was a lot of cathedrals. And then Flutterwisp is a lot of like huts made out of tree bark and stuff.
You know what? Both these, everywhere around here is on brand, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Makes it easier to find where you're trying to go.
Indeed. I suppose if you guys don't have anywhere else to really look into at these places, that leaves one guild left.
And you want to go into Rainier's Guild?
Might as well.
Very
Let's
well.
scope the place out.
So you go into Rainier's Guild and you immediately know you're in a different place. This place is very hoity. Lots of small mansions compared to your guild house. And you're just taking the place. You do see to the north, as you're walking along the river at the top there, you see Rainier's Cave here. It is a very large cave built into a hillside.
Here you said?
Yeah, you see the circle here?
Yeah.
That is Rainier's Cave, or Rainier's Cave.
I was looking at my notes. I'm gonna put that on my list of places that I should probably not go to unless I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Lexori nods.
Cinder
Yes,
nods
I-
as well.
You see a sign. It says Rainier the Ruin Cave. That is all. And it says beware on it.
Not ominous.
And official business only.
Yeah, so let's move elsewhere. What do you think about moving elsewhere?
I second that.
Mm-hmm.
My third.
So, takes you all day to just scope out the town. It's a very nice town, as you can see. Lots of different people, lots of different places. You pretty much see everyone. Forge and Alchemy Lab, and they're all very different in their own way. In Boathouse. The Runier's Guild Boathouse builds boats that are much larger than any boat you've seen.
You know, I have to ask, where are they getting all this wood? Like, did the Flutterwisp provide it? It's just like ample countryside.
Are you asking or?
Just muttering out loud.
Mm.
If you go ahead.
Common sense would be from the forest that's just outside the farms to the north.
flying color spray hit me a little hard, so I'm gonna pass on the potion.
Okay.
And I think that will do my shopping.
All right. Zingba,
Oh,
roll your luck. Roll sleight of hand like 4 times.
time to hustle, baby. Ooh, first one not so good.
Ouch.
Average. Slightly better. It's great this time.
Yeah, so you get out with 20 gold.
You know what? I'll take it.
You're 20 gold up instead of down.
Hey, like I said, I'll take it.
Yep. So, you guys come back home, you rest, and we're gonna end here.
Yay! Adventure for next time.
Adventure for next time. So, how you guys liking the campaign so far?
I'm liking it. It's a very different pace than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I like your concept that you're going off of with the guilds.
Yeah,
That is pretty dope.
neat. Yeah.
Thank you.
I very much appreciate your on the fly. Is there a pet shop?
That caught me way off guard.
CG probably should have warned you. I will always go for fuzzy friends.
Oh, it's all good. I added it to the map on my side.
That's the
so-
one. I will definitely say, as a player, that's the one thing I can always tell anyone. Always expect the party to derail anything as hard as they can.
Of course. It wouldn't be fun without that.
Of course. Part of the joy of DMing is putting your improv skills to the test. Which
Here,
I biased
a
that.
brand new shot is
You're,
ready to take
on
it
the
on
fly
this 76ers
headshot.
team. We got that game coming up right.
Really good.
Yeah. Sorry. I started up Twitch and it decided to autoplay the first video on the freaking site.
Know that feel.
So, who do we raid? Who are we raiding?
That's a good question.
I'm thinking...
Yeah, I don't really have anybody on my side.
Alright,
I don't really have anyone either.
I'm thinking Lord Coordinator. Or
I don't know.
Trash Gremlins.
No, definitely go with Sean.
I said Trash Gremlins. That's Crisis.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I say Lord Coordinator.
Lord Coordinator.
I'll go with Lord Coordinator as well.
Alright.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So anything lastly to say?
Nope.
Tune in next week for more shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was great. Hope
Nice to be
everyone
here.
enjoyed it.
It was very fun. I really much appreciate this laid back campaign.
Thank you for hosting it for us.
Oh, thank you. Again, tomorrow I'm starting up my 3 days of charity. Friday will be World's Largest Dungeon, and then Saturday, Sunday is Pokemon. Come by and help save the children.
Just
Help
out of
them kids.
curiosity,
up?
do bits and subs count for the charity as
I
well?
am not. I'm not affiliated. And
No, I
so-
mean, or like, if anybody donates bits and subs, will
I'm
you...
not. I'm not affiliated, so they can't donate bits or subs.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
It's okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the follow, Husbanjo. Thank you. I appreciate it.
My husband.
Oh. Well, thank him. But yeah, so it'll be a link on my page to go donate, or a QR code on the screen to donate straight to them.
Okay.
Wunderbar.
All right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.